Alright guys, we're going to make some Virginia Shad color, but we're going to make it in the LC Shad. Okay? And I also sell that in the Willowtails and the full-size tadpole and the fluke. So I'm going to make a cup and I'm going to go ahead and shoot the whole cup. Alright, let me get this cooked up and we're going to mix it up. Alright folks, I broke 350. I had to break 350 degrees. Alright, 2 drops of black. Okay, now I tell y'all, you can see the blue glimmer on this. This is blue highlight powder. This is what gives it the blue look, the blue shimmer on the outside of it. Okay, highlight powders. Found my knife here hiding from me. Highlight powders give the outside edge of the bait a color. It's green or blue, whatever it be. I got a lot of different colors on it. We just done a video of me playing with the Tahiti color of highlight powder. Alright. Now the plastic has a blue tint to it. That's what monkey milk is. The color monkey milk is white with that blue powder, okay? That's why I done the one with the Tahiti, 1 drop of white in it too. It's a monkey milk, but instead of having the blue tint, it's got a green tint. Now I fished with that today. I just came in for fishing, and I fished with that one today. I haven't had great luck with it yet. Now watercolor means a lot on some of these baits, and our water right now is about 2.5 3 foot visibility. So I think it'll work better somewhere where you don't have that much visibility, to be honest with you. I think we have too much. Water's too clear right now for that one. I'm going to believe that. Alright, now this thing has chartreuse flake. Alright, it has 2 silvers in it. Now Flash has 2 silvers and a gold, and that's it. Alright, so instead of, hey, I just touched that cup. It's hot. That's 008, and this is 008 blue. Alright, I probably ought to have touched more than that. Alright, this one has blue and chartreuse in it. Flash is old school smoke, guys. Some of you older guys, you remember when the smoke grubs came out? Everybody was throwing smoke grubs, pumpkin seed grubs, green pumpkin grubs. Alright, let's see what kind of temperature we have here. Alright, 318. So what I've got to do, I've got to get back up to about 330. Alright guys, took it back up to 336, which is fine because all the molds are cold. It was 39 here this morning. Alright. There you go. What I'm doing is tapping them off, and you see me getting it a little bit more? What's happening is it's going down. See, I don't know if y'all can quite see that in your angle. That stem's going down, and what you do, if you don't tap them back off, the first 2 baits could get air in the nose. Alright, so let these cool and we'll go open them. Alright guys, let's open the mold. Alright, here's what the video is about. LC Shad, you'll come out that way. Bam. Okay. Now you can see the chartreuse in it there? Oh yeah. I don't know if you can see it when I was showing it to you on the lake or not, but that's the big difference. Flash does not have that chartreuse glitter like that. Okay, see the blue highlight on it now? There you can see the blue highlight color to it. Yep, it's a good natural looking color, guys, and it's working fine in that. And I sell it in this Willowtail. I'll open this. Let me go ahead and open it while I'm doing it. That's not what the video is about, but I'll go ahead and show it to you. Won't charge you any extra either. There you go. Okay, Willowtail does fine. Okay, I made a video with that too. Y'all gonna see it coming up. And this is the tadpole. But I just came in from fishing, caught quite a few today. Alright. The tadpole has this is a tadpole senior, big tadpole, not tadpole junior. It's 2 inch. All right, guys, there you go. Now look, y'all know the routine. You got to put a number down between 1 and 400. Okay. Wednesday night, I'll do a random number draw. Let's say it gives me 150 and you got 152. You went over, you're automatically out. We have to have a way to separate the winners from the losers, guys, because we could hit somebody with a number on each side. I've had people hit the same number. I have to look see who put the number down first sometimes. All right. One guest per person, 2 per household, but both of you must be subscribed. This is a subscriber giveaway. I do this trying to gain subscribers, guys. That's what it's all about. Right? All right? And what else? I think that covers it all. Wednesday night, I'll do the draw, film it, load that on Thursdays, and you can see who won. If you leave a number, come back Thursday to see who won. Okay? I still have one guy. I don't remember who it is. I should bring the name out here with me sometime, but I just came in from fishing. Got out of my boat. I parked the truck while the plastic was cooking and unhooked the boat. So sometimes I don't have time to do all that. That's why I tell you need to go check on it, see if you won. Sometimes I don't have time to run around behind you. I'm going in the house now and edit this video and put these clips together and make a video with. So, yes. So, I appreciate y'all guys. Remember, Wednesdays and Fridays are fun videos. Don't leave a number on Wednesdays and Fridays. Hey, Fishing Lake Country, hope y'all enjoyed the video following. See y'all Wednesday night. Bam. Come on out of there. Oh, that's a decent fish. Yeah, I'm in the back of the boat, guys, so I can cast up under this dock. You gotta do what you gotta do, right? It's a nice fish there. I went in the trolling motor to hold me. Alright. I'm throwing a 132nd ounce head. And put a chartreuse head on because it's cloudy this morning. Virginia Shad, LC Shad. I call it the Lake Country Shad, LC Shad for short. But the color is Virginia Shad. Let's see if we can catch a few with it today. Good morning forward. It's got some chartreuse flake in it. It's cloudy. Chartreuse head. Should work good this morning. Water has just a little color to it. We're about 2.5 to 3 foot visibility. All right. All right, guys. I'm back under this dock as far as I can get. I'm back there 10 or 15 feet. Now there's some on the outside of the dock. I can see them on my live scope. I can see my live scope from here. There's some on that corner right there. They won't bite me. I done threw there about 10 times. They won't even pay attention to it. I said, well, let me get back under there further, what's darker. That's a nice fish too. And maybe, maybe they haven't heard me or seen me. Got a little bit of wind today. It's supposed to be 5 to 7 mile an hour is what the Weather Channel said. The forecast is 5 to 10, but they said 5 to 7. I went and looked on the Weather Channel before I left this morning. But it's breezy. You can see the water's chopping some. So let's see what we can come up with here. There's 2 decent ones. Whew. I'll tell you what, guys. Oh, here you are. You got around a dock post on me. All right, guys. I'm going to move from here. Y'all can see it's a group of fish right there. That's probably 30 at least. And they're not a real aggressive. There's 3 I've caught of them. They're decent fish, though. He's right at 10 inches. The other 2 was probably over 10. I was up on Curry Lake yesterday, and I had a terrible time breaking 10 inches. And they're having a tournament today up there. People ask me all the time, the local people, Dennis, you don't fish those tournaments at Curry Lake and stuff. No, I've never fished a crappie tournament, guys. I fished bass tournaments all my life. I've done well. I got a big one. I said this a couple of videos ago, I think. I got one corner of my basement stacked with trophies. I don't know how many I've got. I took some of them, I took the plaque off of them and didn't throw away the trophies. I just kept the little plaque part and put them on boards, I got about 2 boards full of those. But I've never got into crappie tournaments. And basically they wasn't a big thing when I was fishing bass tournaments a lot. Some of y'all older guys know what I'm saying. When there's such thing as a crappie tournament. Crappie tournaments have gotten fired up down here, as far as I know, but the last 10 or 12, 15 years. And I fished bass tournaments down here for years. Like I say, I just never got into the crappie tournaments. Never have been interested in them. But I don't know Curry Lake well enough to fish a tournament up there, guys. I don't go up there but a couple times a year. I mean, I might as well go up there and hand them my money. Those guys will come in with 12, 15 pounds and 7 fish.
And I've done that here before a couple times in the spring, and that's about it. Big fish for me, this year especially, have been hard to find. And if you don't find big fish in the crappie tournament, you're wasting time, right? I did talk to a guy yesterday up on Kerr Lake that fished Grenada. He said he fished Grenada. I told him I already heard about the tournament. He said he came in, I don't remember now, but he done decent, done good. All right, let's see if we can find another crappie. Bam. Finally got one, guys. It took me a little bit. I can't get to him. The chop on the water, if you're trying to skip a bait, the chop on the water does not help. I'm telling you, it's a small one. All right, smallest one I've caught today. When your bait hits that chop, it stops it. Now, if y'all skipped a rock, some people have made a comment to me about skipping and under a dock. And I've heard some guys say, shoot. You probably can shoot this dock now. This dock has some clearance. A lot of them do not have any clearance. I'm skipping in a 6 or 8 inch opening. This one probably has 14 inches, 12, 14 inches. So you could shoot this one, all right? And I've seen people shoot this dock. Like I said, this is a community dock. I've had people come and start fishing the other side of it when I've been here. But I'm using a light head, and when you got that chop on the water, when it hits that chop, it wants to stop. But what I'm doing is I'm holding my rod down like this, close as I can to the water, all right? So, I mean, that's how you got to do it. When you skip a rock, you get down like this, and you try to skip that rock close as you can, don't you, to the water surface. And you want it to hit flat, so it goes chick, 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 chick. You do the same thing with your bait. You get your rod down as close as you can to the water like this, and you try to keep your rod side with the water, with the tip of the, tip with the, what I'm trying to say here. You try to keep your tip right off the water. So you're going, shoo, all right? And follow through. It's like baseball, swinging a baseball bat, pitching a football. Follow through, and your bait will go a long ways. Now, the weight of your jig, the shape of your bait, all that can make a difference. Some baits do not skip good, okay? LC Shad skips good. Tadpole's the best skipper, Tadpole Jr. Tweety Bird skips good. 1/32 skips the best. The heavier you go, when it hits the water, it wants to slow it down some. 1/48 skips really good. Now, I'm using this is 4-pound test, okay, on this rod. I had to look what rod I had. I used 2 and 4. I had one rod with 6 on it, all right? All that can make a difference. But that's what you're doing. You're keeping that bait as close as you can to the water, so when it hits, it wants to go on back through there. They're back under there. I moved around to the corner. I'm moving, trying as close as I can. Right now, as you can see, here's the front of the dock, right there. They're back under there about 8 feet from where I'm at right now, which is not bad. I was up in that corner, and it was about 12 feet. Like, again, that's not far to skip. It's the chop on this water right there that's coming underneath that dock. It's stopping my bait. Well, this might not be a crappie. Yes, it is a crappie. Oh my gosh. Bam! I thought it was a bass. I already even see it was pulling. I said, man, this got to be a bass. The guys, I done lost 2 fish in a row. And one of them I figured was a big fish by his mark. And I come in, resharpened my hook. It was sharp, it felt like, but I resharpened it. And I bent it up, bent it open, just a touch. Just a touch. All right? Because I thought, why am I keep messing fish? I don't want to keep messing fish. I was just talking earlier about fishing tournaments. And I said, because I don't know where any big fish are at Kerr Lake. See, here I know some places to fish. And I had a friend, he moved a couple years ago, that was going to start a couple tournaments here. 2 or 3 a year. And his job moved him away before he ever got a chance to start him. I told him I would fish him. Yeah, you were fishing? I said, yeah, I'll fish him. All right, guys, I'm making sure y'all recording. Look at that beast. That's the biggest one I've caught for a long time. All right, that's on the LC Shad. I'm gonna release you, buddy, because I don't want you. I don't have time to fool with you today. All right, guys, there you go. Y'all gonna see this video next Sunday, because when I'm loading tomorrow, I already made. That's a nice fish, guys. That's a That's a 14-inch crappie. All right, 13 and a half, 14. He's a pound and a quarter. He's not as thick as some of the small ones. You know, some of those 11 half, 12 inches I've been catching were real thick. He wasn't that thick, was he? Bam. Might have another decent one, guys. I don't know. Feels like a good one, yeah. He ain't big as the last one. There's some decent fish right here. If I was fishing a tournament, I'd stay right here and milk this, and where I started with a couple of nice fish. But you need, some of y'all guys are tournament fishermen. You need those pound and a halfers if you go do anything good, right? To 2 pounds around here. That's a nice fish. But if you're fishing some of these other lakes, some of y'all fish lakes, I know Talking said he's been catching a lot of 2-pounders. So yeah, 2-pounders, Kerr Lake, they came up 2-pounders. But I'll go online tonight and see what it took to win that tournament. But it's going to be 12, 13 pounds to win that tournament. I guaranteed you today. And like I said, I just don't know the lake. I don't know, but that one creek I fished yesterday, I know a couple of brush piles are in it. And I found about 10 or 12 schools of fish yesterday up there. And 2 schools I found were 9 to 11 inches. The rest of them were 6 to 8, 9 inches. So you got to find the big boys, don't you? Bam. All right, guys, it never fails. I don't check my camera enough to make sure where the battery's at. I'm on the same battery I started with this morning, so I just lose track of time when I'm fishing. He barely hooked too. He's about 9.5. Bam. The wind has gotten bad, guys. The wind has, well, that's a decent fish. The wind has gotten bad. I've had to put my cover hauls on, wind breaking cover hauls, because I got a little chilly. He's about 9.5, but hey, he's a crappie. All right, guys. Look, appreciate each and every one of y'all. I try to answer every comment. Somebody made a comment the other week. You answer every comment. Yeah, I do try to answer every comment. Appreciate you. You know the routine, 1 through 400 is what we're doing. On Wednesday night, I'll make a draw, random number draw, whoever gets closest, without going over the number, okay? We get to separate the winner and the losers. I'll mail out to you. I'll text you that night, and I'll email you. I'll text you on the site, comment to you on the site. You email me your address if I don't have it. And I have some of y'all's address because you're ordering from the site. And I'll mail out to you, okay? Usually on Friday. So there you go. Fun videos on Wednesdays and Fridays, guys. Pour to catch on Sundays. Don't leave numbers on Wednesdays and Fridays. Just Sundays. Sunday's the only day you can win something. I can't afford to give out something 3 times a week, right? Because I'm paying shipping plus giving you some baits. And I'll give you a mixture of baits. There'll be a good little mixture, okay? Usually I try to mix up some color some. I look where you're from. If you're from up north, I try to give you clear color water colors, like, you know. And if you're from Louisiana, Alabama, that way, I'll throw in some chartreuse and some colors that would work better for dark water, dirty water. All right, guys, appreciate y'all. Dennis, Fishing Lake Country. See you next time.